The Switch August 2018 report with your host, Redkwan. Well, August has ended, or just about, and of course that means it's time for me to reuse this video series concept in place of new ideas. Yes, we're back with the Nintendo Switch August 2018 report, where I'll poorly attempt to give you the lowdown on how August went for the Switch and what games were announced and released, and what September will bring. So if you care about Nintendo Switch games, then that's neat. Hello all 474 of you, I'm Redkwan, and this is the Nintendo Switch August 2018 report. So let's first start off with the announcements. We actually got quite the announcement spree this month, as in, we got two announcements. First announcement was obviously the Smash Direct. It seemed like it was longer ago than a month to be honest, but I checked. It was not. I've already talked about the Smash Direct in a video with a thumbnail that blocks the faces of Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong, which looks terrific by the way, so I won't talk about it too extensively here, but I'll still talk about it because that video wasn't very good. So, on the whole, I thought the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct was good. We got some big announcements, we heard some cool new details, and it definitely reaffirmed my belief that this will be far and away the best Super Smash Bros. Game ever. I thought the reveal for King K. Rool was especially exciting, seeing as fans have been asking for him for years, even though he hasn't been in a game in forever. It's going to be pretty incredible to go from Smash Wii U, where there was like 40 characters or somewhere around there in the base game, to Ultimate, where all those characters return, everyone from the other Smash games return, and there are a decent amount of newcomers. It'll be a pretty noticeable change, I have to imagine. In that video, I also mentioned that I wish the Direct would have been on something else, because we already heard a ton about Smash at E3, and I stand by that, but people weren't so happy about that opinion, so, whoops. Anyways, I'm pretty excited for Smash to come out, and it's still a while away, but I'm pretty confident it'll be the best in the series by a long shot. We also had a Nindies Direct. I think the only thing we can legitimately take away from that is that Untitled Goose Game is a thing. Untitled Goose Game. It's basically just you being an annoying goose. I know I sound a little down on indie games right now, but I'm honestly just tired of seeing them. There are like 1 trillion of them on the eShop, and after a while they just kinda blend together. If you make indie games or were excited by some of this stuff, that's cool for you or something, but I honestly have nothing to say about them. Except Untitled Goose Game. I guess I didn't have much to say about that either though. Now on to the games this month. We got a few somewhat decently sized games this month for the Switch, but yet again the Switch didn't have a big hitter. The only game I would say was a big deal this whole summer was Mario Tennis Aces, and even that, well, it's Mario Tennis. I'm not trying to complain too much here, but come on Nintendo, make Switch monthly reports easier on your pal Redkwan. Give me something to work with. I mean, feel free to tell me that Toy Stunt Bike's Tip-Top Trials is a big deal if you want, I guess. Anyway, we did get some somewhat major games this month. One of those was Overcooked 2. I don't own Overcooked 2, surprise, surprise, but I did, wait for it, play it for about 3 minutes. I give it a solid thumbs up. To be honest, it's basically Overcooked 1, so if you already own Overcooked 1, take some solid Redkwan advice and keep your money. That way you can spend it on important stuff like fidget spinners and hoverboards that don't hover or whatever people spend money on these days. On the same day we got Dead Cells, which also turned out to be a big game. For other reasons. I would say something more, but you've probably already seen a review on it. Yeah. Later in the month, we got Morphe's Law, which I think looked fun. It's a team shooter where the area of the person you shoot affects how they can move throughout the course. Seems pretty fun, but yet again, I haven't played it. We also got something called Minute. It honestly doesn't look that fun, but the guy has big lips. That's my commentary. We also got, near the end of the month, Night Trap 25th Anniversary, which is from the old Night Trap game, which famously made people come up with the ESRB. Other than that, I don't think it did anything particularly well. I don't exactly know why they're even bringing it back. The last big game in August for the Switch is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. In Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, you hunt monsters. Generations Ultimate. I'm not exactly sure what Generations Ultimate means. Like, I know they named a game Monster Hunter Generations, which would make you think that it already takes the best elements or is a compilation of the past games, which means it kinda already is the ultimate Monster Hunter, and then you add Ultimate to the end. On second thought, probably not important at all. So at this point, I'm pretty sure everyone's wondering, Redkwan, what will I be able to play next month in September? That's a good question, person. You'll be able to play nothing. Now, how about that? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Next month is gonna be a rough go of it. You like Kentucky Robot Chicken and Broforce? No? Well, you better start to. At the end of the month, we do get Xenoblade Chronicles DLC, which is cool. I'm not really counting it as a game, though. And we get FIFA 19, which is, fine. The only other games I'll bring up are Valkyria Chronicles, which I feel like I've heard of but have no desire to learn about, and Lifeless Planet, which is one of those walk around an empty world and do something games, which I always want to play but never actually do. I guess that's my fault, but still. As for how the Switch did last month in terms of sales, well, to be completely honest, I feel like this section doesn't really matter. It basically just devolves into me saying, well, I feel the Switch is good at selling, but I guess I'll do it anyway. The Switch probably sells a lot, and will probably sell a lot in September. That's all I have in me today. So this has concluded the Switch August report. Well, I'm Redkwan. How do you feel like August went, and how will September go? Are there any games you look forward to? Have you also given up on life? Anyways, I'm Redkwan. Thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all later. Goodbye.